Alright, what's up guys? So, Street Fighter 5 SF5. The beta was going on last weekend, even though Capcom postponed the beta for an unknown date. Uh, so yeah, I was watching a lot of SF5 last weekend for the beta. And of course, you had those people that were not really lucky because they spent hours and hours pressing those buttons. For example, you had Vesper Arcade. I don't know if you know him, but man, he spent hours and hours. I think during the night from Saturday, well, from Friday to Saturday, he spent the nights pressing the buttons and he didn't get in until the next day. That was crazy. So yeah, that was a fail, of course, from Capcom, and hopefully for the next time, everybody will be able to play that. Now, I came back on Ultra Street Fighter 4 to check the combo because I was watching Maximilian stream, and he said that the combos in SF5 are very similar to the Omega mode in Ultra Street Fighter 4. So I came back on this, and I have to say it is actually easier to do combos in Omega mode, which I didn't knew before. I didn't mess around too much when Omega mode got released. And for example, this combo, for me to do that the first time on this game in the Ultra Street Fighter 4 version, I spent hours and hours because basically I was trying to unlock the cubic phase for Sakura, and I had to do this combo to unlock it, and I spent hours and hours trying to do that. Yeah, it was not easy, and playing this, trying to do the same combo in Omega mode, it was much easier. Now, it's not super extremely easy, but it's definitely easier than the regular version of Ultra Street Fighter 4, to do combos. So if it is the case that in SF5 the combos are very similar, or the amount of difficulty is like the Omega mode, I would say it's kind of good, but in another way, I'm not too fan of it. Well, if it is pretty much the same thing, like I said, it's not super easy. Like you can see, I was missing some of it, but the my success ratio on doing that combo was pretty high. You want to see that? I'm gonna switch to the Ultra Street Fighter 4 version and trying to do the same combo. I'm gonna miss a lot. I'm still gonna, hit the combo, but I'm gonna miss a lot. So yeah, if it is the same thing in Street Fighter 5, it's a good thing, because like Capcom said, they want the largest amount of people to play the game, and of course you want to make it accessible for new players, at least for the combos. That does not mean the overall game is easy, because I don't think in SF5 you have mechanics like you press one button and then bam, the opponents fly away. Like Guilty Gear where you have the burst. I don't think you have something like that in SF5. So the basic gameplay mechanic, it's still a typical Street Fighter game. The movements, controlling the space, getting your enemy in the corner, and doing that stuff. And something I actually like in SF5 is the uppercuts. For what was it, Ken or Ryu? I think it doesn't have the invincibility that you had in SF4, Ultra Street Fighter 4, for example, which is something I like. So yeah, if you do an uppercut, you have to commit to that decision, to that read, and if you mess up, big punish, and the damage is pretty high right now. So yeah, that's something I like. Now, that's what I wanted to check. Now let me tell you why I did not pre-order the game to get in the beta. That's mainly because of the characters. So far, out of all the characters announced, none of them really talks to me. Nikeli, Ken, Ryu, Cammy, Birdie, Nash, Chun-Li, Bison, none of those really caught my eye. And I'm still waiting for that one character where I'm gonna go, whoa, I want to play this character, I really like this character, I'm gonna buy the game. That's when I'm gonna buy the game. And I don't think that out of the 16 characters that they're going to release, well, that you're going to have at the release of the game, out of these 16, I don't see Sakura being there. I'm not completely sure. You know, if I had to bet, I would say maybe 40% chance seeing Sakura in the first 16 characters at the release of the game. Maybe later, why not? But at the beginning, I'm not really too sure about that. Now, something I realized in oh, by the way, now I switched to the Ultra HD for the full version, and as you can see, the amount of success ratio was not the same as previously when I was using the Omega mode. So that go back to what I was saying about the Omega mode making the combos easier, which I didn't actually knew before. But anyway, let's go back to the characters. Now, something I realized a couple of months ago is that in most fighting games that I played, I'm only, well, most of the time I'm maining female characters. Tekken is Julia, or JC if you want. Street Fighter 4, Sakura. What else? Guilty Gear, Mei. Well, initially Mei was my main character, so that's why I'm considering Mei as my main character. And what else? In Soul Calibur. In Soul Calibur, back in the days, in GameCube, on GameCube, I was playing a lot with one female character. I don't remember her name. I don't remember her name. But she was using a I'm not sure how to describe, but I was playing with a female character in that game. The only fighting game that I can remember where I did not really actually play with a female character as main was KOF. In KOF, I was playing with pretty much everybody, even though my main team, you know, actually my main team didn't have any female character. So I think that was the only fighting games, you know, and also some other fighting games that I played a long time ago. Those were the fighting games where I did not really play with a female character. So yeah. Now, if Sakura is not in SF5, I'm not close-minded. What I want is a character that I like, you know. I like the design, I like how the character plays. I don't like the easy cheap character, even though, well, yeah, I don't like when the character is too easy or too cheap, you know. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, now something I'm worried about in SF5 is the character design. You know, because so far these characters are terrible to me. The character design is not good. Cammy is ugly. Ryu, ugh. Ken, oh my god, the hair, the face, what the hell is that? Bison with the teeth. Come on, man. Nash. Okay, Nash is kind of cool. Nicolai, same thing. You also have Chun-Li. You know, those are the good characters for me. But everybody else so far, my friends, so far, everybody else is just terrible to me. Really not good looking. Birdie is alright. I like Birdie. So yeah, I'm really worrying if they have Sakura. I'm really curious to see how she's gonna look, because if she's like Cammy, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. I'm like, what the hell, Capcom? What the hell? But we'll see. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think about the game. If you play the beta, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And yeah, SF5, man. I'm still waiting for that. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you think about that game in the comments. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next videos. God bless you, and bye bye.